Hi, I'm Mary Caton, a sports writer with the Windsor Star, and we're here today with Dizzy Grant, a 6'2" guard with the Harlem Globetrotters, who are performing this Friday night at the WFCU Center. Dizzy, welcome to Windsor. I wanted to ask you first the obvious question: how'd you get hooked up with these guys?
Well, I got started playing with the Globetrotters 8 years ago. I played at a school called the College of New Jersey, and coming out of school, I said, you know, I want to play professional basketball one day, and I went down to Florida to try out in front of agents and scouts to go play professionally, and Globetrotters had a scout there, and they asked me if I wanted to try out, and I like to say here I am 8 years later.
Well, and I wanted to ask you about that too. You were a college conference player of the year. There's lots of good basketball players out there, but what are the Globetrotters looking for in a candidate for their team?
Well, we always like to say that we're great basketball players that have the ability to entertain, and you know, to be an entertainer, you got to have that outgoing personality. So that's what we look for. We look for college players and players that play professionally that also have the outgoing personality. You know, men and women. So that's definitely what we look for.
I mean, I'm so old I go back to the days of Meadowlark Lemon. I remember going over and seeing them at Cobo Hall when I was a kid. Give us a sense of it. It looks so smooth, the tricks you guys do out there. How much practice time you're putting into these routines before the public sees them?
A lot of practice. You know, like you said, it's to get it to where it's at, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and we play over 300+ games a year, and we practice about 2 hours a day before each game. So you do the math, that's a minimum 600 hours of practice that we do. So it's very important. Something that we take seriously is we always like to say we're the best at what we do, and to be the best, you got to practice like the best.
Now, I've played a little ball myself, so we're gonna put Dizzy to the test and see if he can get me spinning a ball on my finger here. Okay.
Just like that. Look at that.
Whoa. And now Dizzy also has a signature move, a little Red Riding Hood theme here, over the hill and through the woods.
That's right.
I'm going to clear the decks, and he's going to show it to us.
Bring it right here, go around the back, over the hill. Over the hill and through the woods.
That's awesome. Listen, thanks again, Dizzy, for coming down, and have fun on Friday night.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.